The Boyce Gardens is a heritage-listed property under the Queensland Heritage Scheme. In 1969, Leslie and Margaret Boyce entrusted the management of the estate to the University of Queensland. The Boyces stayed on as honorary curators at the estate until they passed away. Having grown up in Toowoomba, I was fascinated by the Boyce Gardens. What really makes them special is that the Boyces preserved the remnant rainforest on their estate, which is singular in Toowoomba. As an artist, my main area of interest is to create art about the ecology, geology and evolution of environment, and in this capacity I've completed a number of artist residencies in Australia. Prior to submitting a proposal to undertake a residency at the Boyce Gardens, I invited Dr. Gillian Scott, a trained botanist and one of Australia's leading botanical artists, to collaborate with me on this project. The project was made possible by a grant from the Regional Arts and Development Fund.
This small piece of rainforest is a remnant of the Fairy Glen scrub that grew along the top of the range until much of it was felled in the late 19th century. When Dr. and Mrs. Boyce bought the property in the 1920s, they allowed much of it to regenerate with its native species. This type of rainforest is often called vine forest because of the dominance of that type of plant. There were 16 different species listed in 1975, and I have found 2 more native species this year. In addition, there are several exotic species, such as 2 different passion fruits, pink jasmine and cat's claw. The vines grow thickly in the clearings, eventually climbing up to the treetops in search of light. The oldest vine plants develop very thick rope-like stems called lianas or monkey ropes. Walking through the forest, it is difficult to pick out particular species of trees, since all you can see is their trunks. Only when their flowers and fruits drop to the ground can you be sure about what is above you. All over the forest floor is a thick carpet of leaves and twigs fallen from the trees. Growing in this beautiful mulch are several different species of ferns. All 3 species of maidenhair ferns, 2 of the rasp fern, and of course the big bird's nest fern. Growing on the trees themselves are elk horns, stag horns and robber ferns. In total, 26 different ferns grow in the forest and around the house. In the centre of the forest, uphill from the grove of hoop pine, are such trees as yellow cedar, a red cedar and a white cedar. There are macadamias, mock orange, lily-pilly, native frangipani, a Queensland flame tree and a firewheel tree, and even a piccabean palm. 4 species of fig trees and a Queensland lacebark are also growing throughout the rainforest. The grand total is 40 different species of trees. Many of these are now used in our gardens or border our streets. It is good to know that they're still growing in the wild here in the Boyce Gardens.